Hey everybody, Mike Christopher here. Today we're going to take a look at Impossible Glass by Patchworks. Impossible Tempered Glass. These folks were nice enough to send me a couple samples of these, so what I want to do is basically an unboxing. Let's take a look at what's inside and let's kind of do a scratch test, kind of an endurance scratch test, and see how scratch resistant it is. They're claiming it's crystal clear, it's super smooth, and that is 9H scratch resistant and bubble free. So if this all goes good, what I'm going to do is, like I said, they sent me two of these. If this one goes good, I'm going to go ahead and install one on my D7000. This is normally what I use to record these videos, so I'm using a different camera today. The D7000 actually comes with a plastic cover, and so when we go to do that video, I'll show how the plastic cover is held up, and then we'll go ahead and install this. So let's take a look what's inside. So this is what this is very similar to what you find on or what you would buy to protect your cell phone and other items. Is that it in there? Hold on here. Oh, that's it. Okay, there's just a piece of plastic in there, and I couldn't tell what it was for. It's actually part of this right here. So, okay, that's just packaging. We get a nice sticker with it. Not sure what I would do with that. Comes with a lens cleaning wipe. So my best guess is I'll have to read the instruction. That's going to be for cleaning the back of your camera prior to applying it. And then inside, if I can figure out, there it goes. Comes apart. We got obviously the instructions. They seem pretty simple. 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures, not a lot of words. So 4 easy steps, and then in this white styrofoam, there it opens up. It's got a little pull tab so you don't have to touch it. There it is. I'm not sure how well you can see that. Oh, this adhesive says this is the back, so this would be the front. There's little pull tabs on there for removing the protective plastic cover. And that would be so you can adhere it. So what I'm going to do is get this set up. I'm going to try to set this down on this like this. So, and then I'll rearrange the camera so hopefully you can see the glare. That way if any scratches show up, you'll be able to see them. So that's my intent. Let's see what we can do. All right. Okay, so what I had to do was actually use some gaffer's tape to hold this down because I wanted to curl up on me, and this weighs absolutely nothing. So what I'm going to do here is I did look at the instructions, and the back is the adhesive side which actually goes onto the camera. So I'm going to take this side off, which is the protective cover for the side you would normally see. First I said I would go ahead and look at the plastic piece from Nikon that's been on there. Well, I've had this camera a couple years easy, probably closer to 3. And I'm not sure, I'm hoping this is going to show up. I should have checked this first. You can see there's quite a few scratches on there. I mean, it's kind of circular scratches from wiping clean. Other scratches from just everyday use. It definitely doesn't hold up very well. So what I'm hoping is that this cover is not only going to provide the protection, but also the scratch resistance. So let's see how durable it is. I'm just going to try different things here. Going to start kind of off soft. Let's go to something hard. Let's see what happens here. So this is a ballpoint pen. So let's say you accidentally had a ballpoint pen that fell out, and you're walking around and it's rubbing around, and I don't see a scratch. I do not see any scratch at all. So that, okay, ballpoint pen, done. So the next thing I thought of was, you know, if you've got it on a strap and you're walking around and you've got jeans on, it's got those little rivets on there that might rub against the back of your camera. Well, I didn't want to bring a whole pair of pants in here, so I thought a fork might do the job. So let's see here. You know, you're running down a hill and it's banging against your jeans. Oh no. Well, that looks pretty good. I'm not seeing anything. No, that's still looking good to me. All right, so next, let's say you're outside and suddenly rocks come falling from the air. And they land on there and rub it around and hit it. Well, that one did scratch it. So, yep, the rocks did scratch it. So of course that's super abrasive, super hard. But I do see scratches in there. I'm sure you guys can see them too, I'm hoping. So rocks were the final test. Yeah, they don't like the rocks so much. So that's very abrasive. That's about as much abrasive as I could think of. And that's not a normal thing that's going to happen. I mean, the thing they kept doing was the knife, and they were saying it can hold up to the knife. And you know what's funny? It does. It actually holds up to this knife fine. But yeah, the rocks, you know what? I actually cracked it. It broke. So, So anyway, it did break it. And it seemed to break very easily to me, I'll be honest with you, because I did not hit it that hard with these rocks. So what I'm guessing is, as long as there's no scratches in it, it's very durable, but it seems like once I got some kind of a scratch in there or something like that, it became very weak and was able to open up. All right, well that didn't go exactly the way I had thought. I figured I was going to scratch this thing, that was my intent, but I didn't think it was going to break on me. It held up really well to most of the everyday, normal day wear and tear that you're going to do. The rocks were the damaging part, and the only time you're going to really probably be hitting a rock is if you're out hiking around and it's hanging around your shoulder or over your shoulder or around your neck, and you're trying to climb to get that one shot and it's kind of swinging around. You should be careful then anyway if it's not in a camera bag. But if it does hit a rock, you're probably going to scratch it for sure. There's a chance you may chip it. But the one thing I did notice, I went back and I looked at the video before I did this little wrap up. And the one thing I noticed, it wasn't me banging the rocks on it that caused it to crack. It might have put a very minute one in there. It was actually when I came back with my fibrous cloth and I went to wipe it clean, and you see me take the cloth away, that's when the first crack appears. So I was in the defense of the company, because I'm sure this is a great product, I wanted to make sure I had it on a flat surface, because I'm sure banging it and letting it flex is not what, I'm sure putting it on a flat surface gives it some of that strength. And so I wanted to make sure I had it on a flat surface. I did. So that's my review. I hope you got something out of it. Please like, please subscribe, and have a great day. Thanks a lot.